ask yourself, how do we benefit from Ron DeSantis' political stunt of sending Venezuelan kids and migrants off to Massachusetts? We don't. The reality is that throughout Florida history, immigrants have helped to build our economy, our businesses, and our communities.
The director of the American Business Immigration Coalition for the state of Florida denouncing the governor's move. He called it, quote, morally repugnant and not beneficial to Floridians. Those migrants who were apparently lied to in order to get them on the planes were moved today to a military base in Cape Cod.
But in Daytona Beach today, Governor DeSantis says the migrants went to Martha's Vineyard of their own free will and that he'll do it again and again until he uses, quote, every penny of the state's $12 million budget for migrant relocation.
CBS 4's Joe Gorcho is in the newsroom tonight. He's been looking into this and has the latest on the story. Joe.
Elliot, Naja, the DeSantis administration used funds from a new state program to relocate immigrants without legal status. Today, the governor reaffirmed his position and plan to continue these efforts.
All we're trying to do is offer transport to sanctuary jurisdictions free to the alien, but certainly not mandatory.
About 50 migrants landed in Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts on Wednesday. On Friday, Governor Ron DeSantis takes credit for the transport.
But here we are doing it voluntarily. They sign a release.
The White House responds with harsh words.
Misled about what they would be provided when they arrived, promised shelter, refuge benefits, and more. These are the kinds of tactics we see from smugglers in places like Mexico and Guatemala.
Last week, the state paid $615,000 to a flight company with operations in Destin. The money tied to a relocation program of unauthorized aliens. Fertile Systems Company received the money on September 8th. They hung up on us when asked for comment about the payment and the role. A new state immigration enforcement law went into effect in June. It stipulates no government entity can execute a contract with a common carrier or contracted carrier if they willfully are transporting a person into the state of Florida knowing that the person is an unauthorized alien, except to facilitate the detention, removal, or departure of the person from the state or the United States.
Most of them are intending to come to Florida. They are coming to Florida. We are taking them from Florida to sanctuary jurisdictions.
The state budget allocated $12 million to a program to transport unauthorized aliens from this state. But the relocated migrants were in Texas before boarding a plane to begin the journey.
And so our view is you got to deal with it at the source. And so what we're trying to do is profile, okay, who do you think is going to try to get to Florida?
State Democratic leaders wrote a letter to Florida Department of Transportation Secretary Jared Perdue asking for a legal opinion on state funds used to transport people from Texas. We contacted FDOT for comment, but they have yet to respond. So as of now, we do not know the contract the state signed when it came to relocating the migrants in this transport. The Texas governor's office said on Thursday they were not involved in these relocation efforts. However, they thanked Governor Ron DeSantis for the help. Joe Gorcha, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Joe, thanks a lot. Tonight we spoke to Facing South Florida host Jim DeFede about this, who said the governor's decision to fly migrants to other states comes at a dangerous time. He points to a new report by the Anti-Defamation League called Hate in the Sunshine State, documenting the recent rise of white supremacy groups in Florida.
Do I think that Governor DeSantis is trying to fuel white supremacy? No, I do not. Let's be clear about that. But he has to recognize and he has to understand that his actions do create this sort of a background. One of the things in the report that I found so remarkable was there is a picture from just last May in Orlando of a group of neo-Nazis holding up signs with swastikas on them and waving a giant banner that says DeSantis country. This is the backdrop in which Governor DeSantis is taking his actions, and while he may not see a link, he should be more careful as it moves forward, because there are those out there that will take his words and his actions and take them even further.